My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is at a crossroads. They need to make a decision regarding whether or not they're going to pursue you, and they're not 100% confident, even though I do think that they have been kind of daydreaming about things or wondering how you would respond if they were to confess. But the world in the reverse tells me that they are wondering if you've actually wrapped up whatever it was from your past that made it a difficult thing for them to imagine you being available or you being interested in pursuing them. So, this world in the reverse could represent somebody who may still be kind of involved with or talking to their ex. This could be whether or not somebody is still friends with a person that used to date you, but there's this question of, is it the right time? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Shaw. Hello, Famous Seamus. What's going on? Hello, Rafea. What's going on? If you would like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, and you can also, right below my email address, find a link to talk about all the different options I have for memberships. There's 3 different tiers. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hello, Pranam. All right, let's dive in and get a little bit more with the situations deck. I'm guessing we've got a possibility here that we see the love card or the forbidden love card, or just somebody who needs to confess. Hey, James, how's it going? Oh, thank you, Rafea. If you're looking for something to kind of relax to, I do have a second channel where I read from books that I like. Maybe, something to just kind of disconnect from the world, poetry and whatnot. But that's linked in the description box. So we've got wish, family, and threatened. Hope, praying, yearning, blood ties, inner circle, and embarrassed appearances. So what I really want is to pursue somebody and, express my interest in them. I'm just a little bit nervous because if I do, I might be upsetting somebody. I feel like this is like wanting to pursue someone who dated a family member or a friend. I'm just gonna be honest. It feels kind of like I'm nervous because I don't know if I'm going to upset a number of people. Hello, Louise. LOL, Key Controller. Hello, TV. Aw, don't you know judgment is not for you? I hope you find, I don't know, whatever healing energy you need to be able to put love out into the world instead of feeling the need to attack random people that you don't know. Hello, Parsa. Hello, Chandra. Or is it Chandra? Beautiful either way. Hello, Rob. How's it going? Ooh, it's real fun today. All right. Well, I'm just going to put you on a little bit of timeout. You can kind of think about it. Hello, Pinky. How's your best friend, the brain? So we've got plugged, racing, and desire. So I have connections to somebody that you may have been dating, or there's an uncomfortable proximity to a previous relationship, and I want to make sure that I'm approaching you at the right time, and hopefully you're over this person from your past. They're very attracted to you, so they're struggling a little bit with holding back that information or holding back that like flirtatious energy, right? Hello, Hari. Hello, Laura. What's going on? Hello, non-weirdos, she says. Hello, Anthony. Hello, John. Hello, Johnny. Hello, is it Kanchan? Ooh, hello, Peggy. How are you doing, hun? This is the Noisy Tarot. Hello, James. Wilfred, my name is Carmen. Please refer to me as Carmen and not woman. Ooh, isn't that fun? Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. For those of you that want to join the memberships and be cool like Laura, there's a link in the description box. All right, so we've got Strength in the reverse. We've got Wheel of Fortune. This person is tempted because they know something has changed here. I've seen a change in behavior. Maybe my friend or my sibling isn't hanging out with somebody anymore. Maybe there's a change in somebody's status regarding their relationship on social media. You know, there's something here where it's like, okay, I think I know what the truth is, or I think I know what the update is. And now I have to kind of manage the fact that there is this temptation to do something, right? Hello, everyone. Sorry, I can't say hi to everyone by name. There's a lot of messages. Y'all seem oddly fixated on where I'm from. I'm from the US, and Camille, if you put that post one more time, I'm gonna block you. Like, I'm just curious, when you hit on somebody, do you just like hit that button constantly until they say yes? Like, damn. Oh, Lord. Hey, TM. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're not asking for a very good reason. So I'm gonna let you think about what you've done and ask if you noticed that right there. Hello, Travel. Brad, you wouldn't know what to do with it regardless of the answer. You'd be like, where is it? I might need an anatomy book. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups in the reverse, and the King of Swords. This is what I'm saying. Somebody has ended a relationship. 10 of Swords is an ending. I do think we have somebody who feels like they have freed themselves from a difficult connection, a toxic relationship. That's why we have a bit of a hurry, or all of a sudden people are finding out that this breakup has taken place. I do feel like this would be a relationship that had been known by a number of people, you know, where you start to introduce people to your friends and you're hanging out all the time, or you're posting a lot of pictures online. So this King of Swords is the person who has that Knight of Cups energy, and they're thinking, you know what? It might be time for me to say that I'm interested in this person because they are clearly single now. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate you. Two of Wands. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there was definitely a betrayal or some trickery, dishonesty on the third party's part. Now that's maybe a strange way to phrase it. So we've got the King of Swords. This person is interested in probably you, but whoever they're interested in is somebody who has recently gone through a breakup, or at least things are kind of shaky in the relationship. So this King of Swords wants to tell the truth, hence the sword, about their emotions for you on the heels of a breakup. That means, okay, now it's probably acceptable for me to say this. But the person that you have broken up with, or the person that they know was previously dating you, they did something to ruin things, right? So it gives them like a sense that maybe you really are done with that past person, right? Hey, James. Hello, Scott. How are you doing? Oh, did I miss Realm? And Dude, how are you all doing? Thank you for having my back, y'all. Hello, Atul. Yes, it is. Are you jealous? Oh, thank you, Boom Slick. Jesus loves you too. I think. I mean, I would assume so. Oh, thank you, Tio. Hey, Atul, are you going to offer me some? I'm just curious. Is it your day job to ask people what their day job is? King of Wands and Death with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Death clarifying the Ten of Swords, of course. Ten of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. This couldn't be any clearer. Breakup, breakup, breakup. And it's because somebody here was not offering a stable or consistent energy in that relationship. So this King of Wands, somebody who has desire for you, does not have to be a man. This person is looking at you with stars in their eyes like, oh, could it be? Are you actually single? Can I pursue you now? Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Hello, Drew. How are you doing? We've got the Six of Swords and the reverse. Three of Swords and the reverse, and the Ace of Wands. There has been an attempt in the past to keep this relationship moving forward despite disappointments or dishonesty, and I do think that there may have even been some judgments coming your way from people who felt you should have ended this relationship before. But I'm going to tell you right now, there is at least one person who is extremely attracted to you, very much so wants to have that opportunity, and feels like you have actually gotten over this other person. So now they have to figure out, are they just like throwing out this friendship? Are they just not interested in making things better with that person you broke up with? Because to be honest, what it looks like to me is they're judging the person you broke up with maybe enough to say, I don't even want to be your friend. I don't think you have the morals, or I don't think I could trust you. So if it was enough for this person to break up with you, it might even be enough for a friend to say, I don't think I should actually be your friend anymore. We could also have somebody who's being a bit opportunistic about it, right? Oh, I can't believe you did so-and-so that way. It was really rude or selfish of you to do that. So I'm just not going to be your friend anymore. Wink, wink. It might be because I have a crush on the person that no longer wants to be with you. Hello, Tulsi. How are you doing? Hey, Carrie. How's your day going? Queen of Rings or Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is definitely coming through as a sense of loss for the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the X in this equation. It does feel to them that they've been caught doing something they shouldn't have, probably acting like they were single when they really weren't, or talking about you behind your back. This is just like, it's coming through as there's no way I'm going to look the other way on this. What you did is what you did, and it tells me everything I need to know about who you are. So I'm not interested. Don't try to bring me a gift or think that like a real sweet apology is going to get you back in. It's over. So with the Two of Wands in the reverse, I do think that there is this kind of like crossing your fingers, hoping that someone will see we're actually a really good couple. Even though that didn't work out for you, you've known me pretty, decent time. What about the two of us? I don't know if they've really let this settle down very much, though. Hello, Hayden. How are you doing? Right, key controller. Hey, Ray. I'm pretty sure there's other options for you. But, like, at least say please, bruh. We've got the Hierophant, another Temperance. Sagittarius could be an important energy or sign. And then we've got death again. Honestly, this feels to me like someone is swearing off a friend or saying, oh, that person? Yeah, no, I never really liked them that much anyways. And now that you've broken up with them, I'm totally cool with not talking to them because what I really want is to be your new boo. What I really want is for you to see that we're like perfect together and that you should have chosen me from the beginning. But at least things are changing. At least you ended that relationship. At least now I have an opportunity and I'm going to like shoot my shot, right? Hello, Royal. How's it going? Hello, Lama Karma. How are you doing? Hello, Valeria. What a pretty name. No worries, Darnell. I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Tower. So here's the deal. Whoever I'm reading for, you do have multiple people that are kind of perking up at the idea that you are single, that you are available. There are maybe a couple of offers that you might be getting over the next couple of days, or this King of Swords knows that there are other people that are interested in you, and it's like a race, right? I have to be one of the first, or I have to be the most effective. I don't want to lose out to one of those other people that decide that they're interested in you. So I've got to make my offer as quickly as I feel I can, because this is going to motivate a couple of other people to confess their feelings or make their move. This is like when you're at the grocery store and every lane, like checkout lane, has like 7 people in line, and then a new employee opens up their line and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be first. Get me out of here. Hello, Astronaut. How are you doing? Hello, Co-Create. How's your day? Hello, Jamie. What else do we have? Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Bedlam. They're the worst. Spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. This, I actually feel like this is the King of Swords energy, even though I did get just a little bit of, mwahaha, now's my chance. And I'm just going to tell you right now, this person has thought about you without clothing a number of times. You may already know that. They like what they see. They like to imagine what they haven't seen. Oh my God, what's up, Drew? How are you? I hope you're having a good one. Hello, Enigma. What's up, Jiggy? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Illuminati. So we've got Squad, Reconciliation, Soul Tribe, Close Friends. We already had that family inner circle, right? So that's what I'm saying. This is like you just got out of a relationship with somebody that's in my inner circle. I may or may not still want to be friends with them, or I may decide I'm not actually related to them. Because they realize, okay, this person didn't treat you right, and I see your value. This King of Swords doesn't have to be a man. This King of Swords wants to treat you right, and they're mad at somebody for not treating you right. So it's not just like some competitive thing where they want to get some sort of validation for being chosen by you when you're single. It's like, I'm mad that someone thought they could treat you that way, and I'm going to show everybody how it's supposed to be done. I'm going to prove that I could like actually keep someone like you by my side because I know how to treat you. But they also know they're probably going to be judged harshly because they're like swooping in on a buddy's ex. They're swooping in on their friend's former flame. And I don't feel like this is like, oh, y'all were together like 5 years ago. You're over it by now, right? This is like, hey, it's been 5 hours. Are you good? Is it cool if I move in? Yeah? So we have somebody who's looking to actually get into a relationship, and it's with that person, probably you, who just got out of a relationship. Who was that? I think it was Ali Wong, who said, "Do you think that I just divorced one man to explain stupid shit to another one?" Sorry, I'm not trying to offend men. That's the thing that came through. So I do feel like there is a little bit of, I don't know if I'm ready to just like dive right into another relationship. I just had to deal with a bunch of chaos with my last relationship, but I appreciate, you talking to me. What else do we have? This is the Path of Shadows. Crystal ball, intuition, clairvoyance, focus, haunted house. Within these haunted walls, secrets reside. Ghosts are just memories that will never die. So if I'm honest with you about how I feel and that I want to be good to you, am I going to find that you're actually still hung up on this person from your past that didn't treat you well? 'Tis the question. This is great. We've got Mummy. Between the ancient past and the modern world, is there any place where I belong? A little bit of a concern regarding knowing people that are on the same level or who really like understand you. Now, this could be how they feel, the King of Swords. It could be how you feel. Yeah, thank you for liking the video, everyone. I appreciate it. This is the Egyptian Tarot. Six of Cups. Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This feels like we've been friends for years. We've known each other, or we've been like involved in each other's lives for years. But now that I know how you treated this person, I don't want to be your friend anymore. And oh, I might actually hit on your ex. It's going to be a little bit awkward, possibly. Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. I think this person, our King of Swords, knows information beyond what you know about this relationship. In other words, if this is like your ex's best friend or your ex's sibling, they know the degree to which things were not okay. And I feel like it's more than you know. So I think, to be honest, they really do have probably a pretty legitimate reason to not want to be friends with this person or to go no contact with this individual who mistreated you. Because with the Sun in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse, this is like they were hiding something, or they didn't want to like show their true selves to you. They were covering up for what their real character was. But this is somebody who knows what they were really getting into. Hello, Tara. Hello, Scott. Thank you, Scott. How's it going? I agree, bitchy tata. Hello, Merrick. What's up? We've got the Moon, Page of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. All right, so I'm smiling because this is charming to me. There's a conversation that's about to happen. And I feel like it's between this King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands regardless of what your gender is. The Queen of Wands is mostly just telling me that there are people who want to get with you. There's a couple people here who are very interested in you, okay? Let's just be real. So the Queen of Wands is a gravitational energy, right? They draw people in because they're awesome. So this conversation is something that you may not expect, or you may expect it. But I also feel like this Queen of Wands is here, not just because there are people that are physically attracted to you, but there's also somebody here who wants to come back around, and I see you being like, no. I know you would love to come back around and try to manipulate me or get back into my life, but I am not interested. With the hand raised, it's like, for the millennials out there, this is like the older millennials, this is like talk to the hand. Like, I am not interested in your excuses. I'm not interested in hearing about how you're going to change. There was an opportunity to do so and you did not take it, so you lost that opportunity, right? Hello, Shades. I will take personal questions if we get to 100 likes or $15 in tips. So make sure you like the video. Hello, Entertainment Fun. All right, this is the Morgan Greer. What else do we have? Knight of Rods. In this deck, they're rods, not wands. Make of that what you will. Knight of Rods with the Ten of Swords in the reverse and Strength in the reverse again. Temptation, temptation. I feel like this is what happened to end the relationship. Somebody was impulsive or took some sort of action that was probably passionate or based in anger, and it was a lack of self-control that was considered disloyal or disrespectful. Not appropriate behavior, right? I like it. 8 of Wands in the reverse. I don't know where it went, guys. Well, okay. It's probably hiding underneath my bookshelf, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Will you forgive me? Hello, Gnostic Light Being. How are you doing? Hello, Anna. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I do feel like they're going to make some sort of effort to hide their intentions from other people. Probably just like trying to make it seem like they're keeping it cool, right? It's not like, okay, I just heard on the phone that you're single and I'm gonna literally drive over there right now. It's like, be cool. Wait at least 24 hours. You know? Mm-hmm. You're right. Hey, just like once for like everyone, so the dude doesn't have to keep saying it, be cool or you can get timed out. Like, it's not hard. You're naturally so cool. So, you know, just be yourself. Ooh, I like that. We got 2 sevens in a row. 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Gotta find the right time. This could be somebody who feels like they have to create the right moment to be able to confess that, right? Hey, Erin, how are you doing? Wait. Were you the one that said I won you over? That's great. I like it. We have another 7. That's 3 sevens in a row, in case you were wondering. The Chariot is number 7 from the Major Arcana. And then we also have the Hierophant. Any guesses for those of you that are learning tarot? Very fast moving energy. This is the fastest moving card in the deck. And then the Hierophant is a relationship. So whoever I'm reading for, if you are just getting out of a relationship where someone stomped all over your heart, please take time for yourself. Date yourself. Do things that you don't have to wonder if someone else likes that too. Watch the TV shows that nobody else wants to watch but just you, right? Like, I don't know if anyone really want to watch Perry Mason, but I'm gonna like binge that. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who is aware that there are interested parties, but this like breakup needs to be dealt with and healed from before you can just like dive into a new relationship. Now, you have free will. You don't have to listen to a damn thing I say. But I will tell you this, the healthiest relationships are between individuals who have a healthy appreciation for the happiness that they can enjoy on their own and the confidence to know that they could make it on their own if this relationship doesn't work. So, like, manage that first, right? What's up, Jess? How are you doing? Page of Cups in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, sounds like you're listening to me. This is good. Swords in the reverse and the Empress. I am proud of you. Do you want to know why? Because what your energy is saying is, I know, Carmen, I get it. I'm a little upset over what's happened. I maybe feel rejected or abandoned or, betrayed, like somebody made a fool of me. The way people treat you is a reflection of how they feel about themselves, much more often than it is a reflection of how they feel about you, especially if you feel like you've really done your best to be good to this person. Listen to your intuition and appreciate that opportunity to be on your own and not have any other influences that are always there, right? So we have this decision to do exactly that. The Empress is not about your gender. This is saying, I'm going to work on me. 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, by the way. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to heal from the things that I've had to deal with. I'm not going to let anybody control me. I'm not looking for any codependent energy. If people are interested in me, that's cool. But the first priority for me right now is my own peace, right? Being happy without having to rely on anybody else, which is why I laugh at my own jokes. If other people laugh, it's just a bonus, you guys. What's up, Hope? How are you doing? Hey, take a little break, Rick. It's all right. You can come back when you're ready. Yes, it is a general reading. But on my page, you can find playlists for more specific readings, like by astrological sign, for example. Hey, Felix, how are you doing? Like Drax? I like it. So we have bitterness, anger, resentment, hurtful words, and lusting. And I'm just going to tell you that some of you are going to be mad at me for what I'm about to say. Are you ready? If you've recently gone through a breakup and somebody did you dirty, okay? If you're angry, if you're holding on to some of that resentment from that breakup or that person who was dumb enough to treat you that way in the first place, you may be looking to kind of like, I don't know, move on or like get over someone by getting under someone else. You know what I mean? Look, there are a lot of ways that you can acquire a sense of peace and healing without actually getting a piece. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sex is not going to heal your heart, okay? It might be a nice welcome distraction for you, but I'm going to encourage you to deal with this before you deal with this, okay? Hello, Hancy, how are you doing? Hello, Boovnish? I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. If y'all want me to answer personal questions, I'm looking for 100 likes or $15 in tips, and then I will take those questions at the end. Otherwise, I'm on here like every day, guys. We'll figure it out. And I also do personal readings. Email address is in the description box. So yes, I'm trying to tell you to please not have casual sex with somebody before you have gotten over the past. And if you have gotten over the past and there's someone that you genuinely are interested in, make sure you know who you're getting down with, right? So we have this sense of rejection that seems to be lingering for whomever I'm reading. It's like kind of a perfect storm for wanting to get that external validation, right? Oh, well, this person cheated on me, or this person lied to me, or this person forgot my birthday, but at least this person thinks I look great naked. That's not going to solve the problems for you, right? There are way more effective ways out there for you to nurture that confidence or that like the self-worth or the value, right? Without having somebody, you know, hitting it and quitting it. Whew. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. I get it. I get it. You got some stress you want to take out. Go to the gym, my dude. Go, I don't know, get your nails done, sis. Like, you'll be all right. I feel like there's just this really big temptation there to distract yourself from this with a little bit of horizontal mambo. And it's probably with this secret admirer, but if there's actually a chance that you could have a really happy relationship with this person, there are better ways to start that novel, okay? It's a different chapter at the beginning, right? Hello, Aparna, how are you doing? Yeah, I would not get my nails done at the gym either. That sounds like a horrible idea. Won't get fooled again. Hello, Hamilton. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. What's up, Jiggy? How are you doing? Okay, see, this is just one of those things where you have to give it just a little bit of time, my friend. I know, you're super horny. I know you want to feel great. I know you want to feel like accepted or seen by someone, and you will. But I'm trying to encourage you to have the right weight placed on how you view yourself versus how other people view you. So some of you who have been reading the live chat probably see that there's a ton of people who want to make me feel bad about myself in the live chat. And I got some pretty thick skin. Do you want to know why? It's because I don't rely on other people to tell me what to believe about myself. This is what needs to happen before you can, you know, get on with it with this King of Swords, okay? You have that self-assurance or that natural confidence, and that would enable you to have a really beautiful relationship with this King of Swords. Otherwise, if we dive in a little bit too quick, it's just gonna be like a, you know, couple weeks thing, and then something weird or awkward is gonna happen. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be like happy and dealing with somebody who wants to do right by you, because they do have good intentions. They are really attracted to you though. So if you don't want a relationship and you just want to like bump uglies, they'll take that too. Isn't he, Scott? Totes agree. Yep. Wait, what did I miss? That's funny. What is that? Hold up. No, not allowed. What are you talking about? Because that made me uncomfortable, Illuminati. We're gonna have to like, no. Hope, I love you. Okay, I won't have sex with that person, but hear me out. What about the ex? What if, like, you know, they forgot something, they come back over, and then it's like, oops, my clothes fell off. You have free will. You do whatever you need to do, right? Obviously don't do that. Like, no, because it's not going to enable you to do that healing that you need. The sex that you have with the ex, maybe it makes you feel connected. Maybe it makes you feel like in some way you've won, or at least you got your rocks off. I think it's rocks, you guys. I mean, it's weird though, because you probably took your socks off too, so maybe it's both. But the connection then is not severed, and you're still relying on that person for the energy that drives you through your day, right? So like, let me just tell you about this. There is a sense of satisfaction that I think a lot of people get when they're able to like seduce the ex. Like, yeah, I know they're trying to like get away from me, or like they didn't treat me right, but like at least I got them to like screw me again. The real boss move is, yeah, I was tempted and I chose not to. You have like a bouncer outside, right? That's like, thou shalt not come. I get it. Be difficult to access, okay? I am Groot. Real talk though, if you let that energy into your sphere, if you are trying to cut somebody off, or if somebody did you wrong and you just let them come right back in, what are you really telling people about your standards and how you feel about yourself and the respect that you have for yourself? I believe in you. I can't say that. No, I really can't say that. The live chat would lose it. You guys, I'm almost crying over this shit that Spirit just said to me. No. Look, you just have to, like, appreciate that sex is something that can be healing, but in very limited ways. And in a lot of other ways, it is destructive. Okay. Basically, it was along the lines of, I'm sorry, I'm at a point in my life where the only sexy human on the planet is myself. Be only attracted to yourself. Maybe you don't have to tell people. That was the joke, okay? It like made me cry a little bit because it was a little more vulgar than that, but yeah. I'm sorry. Currently only one person has access. Hello, Michael. Hello, Peter. How are you doing? Hello, Prem. This person's going to regret whatever happened. They're going to feel foolish because you don't let them back in. If you let somebody mistreat you, if you let somebody disrespect you, and then you let them right back in, you know what you're doing? You're holding up a sign that says, I'm cool with that. You can do that again. Oh, thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. So y'all, if we get to $15 and we're at $13.25 right now, then I will answer your personal questions for you. I'm sorry if I'm getting preachy. I do want you to be having as much fun in life as you can. But I also don't want you to get stuck with somebody just because maybe they have some, you know, interesting body parts. You need more depth than that. Hey. 10 of Wands in the reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. Look, this is something that you need to look at as currency. Your energy, your time, your love, or, you know, if you want to really get like direct about it, your lovin', McLovin', it's a currency. Don't be spending it places you don't want to support. Phrasing. What's up, TR? I hope you're having a good day. Look, Matt said it too. I like it. My goodies. My goodies. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? Sorry, dude. It was, you know, low-hanging fruit. Thank you, Gnostic. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for like a challenging word, because like who thought it was a good idea to put a G in front of that, right? All right, so we've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Justice. Look, this might be weird for you to hear, but I think this King of Swords is someone who could literally be the love of your life. I do feel like there's chemistry that you've already recognized between you and this person. But it's like you have to get to that point where you're ready for that relationship, and just diving in with some sexy time is not going to do it. We'll do it, but not like do it to it. It's not the right approach. So do right by yourself. Make sure that you have that healing that you need. Also, thank you again to Laura. Because you could actually have an amazing relationship with this person if it is paced appropriately and not focused too much on... This reading is killing me. On boinking. All right, sorry. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who does want to have a long-term relationship with you and wants to be loyal to you, wants to be good to you, but they have had to keep this secret because of your relationship before, or because of who else you were involved with, right? Are y'all laughing too? Good. All right. Judgment in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody who has not made the decision yet to approach you, or they haven't been super clear about what's going on. They may have offered a shoulder to cry on, right? But, you know, they want to offer a little bit more than that. Hey, you look like you've had a really rough day. You want to bump uglies? Don't cut that. No, it's cool. I got Red Bull. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? Ooh, have you guys, Bedlam and Gnostic, have you ever seen the channel with a guy whose name is Morg? It's interesting stuff. You might want to check it out. I wish I knew like the whole channel name, but I don't. All right, let's do personal questions, shall we? Yep. Tiffany, how are you doing? What's up, Spoons? I hope you're having a good day. Fair and partly cloudy. I hope it gets sunnier. Peter, I don't know what you talking about that for. Just a little swat, you know? Because I see that every day. Who's got a question? Hello, Birgit. How are you doing? From Germany? What part? I spent time in Karlsruhe. Okay, hold on. The friendship with K into a relationship. So it looks like we want to move out of the friend zone with K. All right, let's see what we got for you, Birgit. Will the friendship turn into a relationship with K? Ooh, okay. This looks positive to me. So we've got the King of Pentacles and Judgment. There's a shift in someone's perspective here, and it has to do with stability or someone's like, oh, okay, you could actually be a good partner. The integrity or the character that you see. So I feel like this is something that demonstrates your character or how you are in relationships. This makes someone change their mind, or they start, it's like the mind opens up to the possibility of a relationship. So it's a particular choice. Make sure it's authentic, but it does draw this person in. Hello, Abadar, how are you doing? Famous Seamus would like to know, will my business take off before the end of the year? Yes, Four of Wands. There's something elevating here for you. And the Wheel of Fortune. Famous Seamus, this is beautiful energy, especially if you're talking about things improving. Very positive energy. My advice to you is to talk about things as if they are already where you want them to be. And make sure you are not limiting yourself in terms of how well things could go. Of course, you're welcome. Thank you for liking the video or subscribing. What else do we have for questions? Matt wants to know what my Chipotle order is. Oh my God, Matt, this is actually kind of an embarrassing answer. Okay, so I actually love the rice so much at Chipotle, probably because it's like sugar rice with cilantro, which I love. It does not taste like soap to me. So I get a burrito with sometimes carnitas, but if I just want it to be like rice heavy, I literally will get it with rice, cheese, pico de gallo, sometimes a corn salsa, sour cream, and that's it. So sometimes no meat, no beans. But if I order it with meat, then it's usually carnitas. I'm kind of weird, you guys. Carmenitas! I love it. You so right. All right. A real question. No offense, Matt. It was a great question. Tiffany says, I told Q that I'd love to date to marry, and he's not ready yet, but still wants access to me. Okay. Sounds like you're not ready for access to me then, is what I would say, but let's take a look. What's going on? Justice, Strength in the reverse. This is someone who gives into temptation. This is why I'm not ready for a relationship or that level of commitment. And I do feel like this is the beginning of you seeing cracks in the character that you thought you admired in this person. So, I mean, my gut is telling me you don't deserve somebody messing up with your ability to meet someone who's serious. If you're not ready to potentially be in a relationship, then you're not ready to be associated with me. So it might be a really difficult conversation to have. It might even start an argument. You may feel like you're the one who's losing out, but you're not, because if this is someone who has had plenty of opportunity to see your value and they don't want to, like, you know, not lose it, then they deserve to lose it. You deserve better, sweetie. Hello, David. How are you doing? Good luck with that. Wilfred, good luck with that. Hello, Amaru. What's going on? All right, hold on. Let's see. Gnostic would like to know, is it time to get a new job? Five of Potions, King of Lightning or King of Swords in the reverse. Yes, I do feel like it's time. There's something here where if you were 2 years in the future looking back on this moment, there's something here that you would be regretful or remorseful about, feeling like you should have seen the writing on the wall. I do think that there's someone, possibly a boss or someone that you deal with regularly, could even be like a client, right? But there's someone here who's lying to your face and they don't feel bad about it. So this is someone who could stand directly opposed to your success. This could be somebody who blocks you from a situation that is meant to benefit you. So yes, I would be looking elsewhere. I ain't in Canada. What you talk about? I do love Canada though. I went to the Edmonton Mall. I thought the submarine was pretty cool. Went to the Banff Hotel. That was stunning. It's so pretty up there. So we've got Sapphire saying, as the person who is avoiding me, do they have romantic feelings for me? All right. I don't think they have romantic feelings for you, but it could be, how do I say this? I kind of feel like this person that you're dealing with is not a very emotional person. I think in general, they kind of try to avoid people getting close to them. I think there's something that they enjoy about the idea of relationships or letting someone get close to them. But at the end of the day, they're more likely to push you away. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I feel like I saw a question from Bedlam about blockage and moving. What does Bedlam need to know, please? So we have the Star, Three of Swords or Three of Lightning, and suspension in the reverse. Suspension in the Hocus Pocus Tarot is the Devil. Wait, no, sorry, the Hanged Man. Well, this is not an easy answer, but it looks to me like there is some sacrifice required that is a little bit too painful for you. To put this in somewhat comical terms, this would be like if I were trying to move and the universe said, yeah, cool, we got your bag, but you're gonna have to like stop drinking Dr. Pepper. I don't know if I can do that. I can do that. I've done it before. I've done keto before. You really can't drink soda when you're doing keto. But it wouldn't be very comfortable for me. There is a sacrifice that is required. It could be connected to finances, of course. It could be connected to a person, but that is the blockage. It could be there's someone you need to cut out of your life. Hello, Ivana. How are you doing? Please, about love with my boss. Please tell me what's going on with Ivana and the boss, please. From Montenegro, that's pretty cool. Temperance. Queen of Pentacles. Really? All right. This person has stars in their eyes for you. I think they see you as a spouse, that they could have a much happier life, that maybe now is the right time. There's a lot of positive energy. This is like daydreaming energy and looking at you like, I don't know, maybe this could be like the one. Hello, Lord Zeus. How are you doing? Hello, Kashant. Does Rahul love me romantically? Is Sir part of their name? All right, so for Kashant is their love from Rahul. No. I've got the Two of Cups in the reverse, and Two of Cups in the upright would be love. I feel like this is somebody who tells you what you want to hear or struggles with conflict. It's like they're keeping the truth prisoner. So I don't know, do you feel like you're kind of being led on by them? I feel like this is somebody who just they don't deal with conflict very well. Hello, Vinty. How are you doing? Hope says, does Nate really love me? Let's see what we got for you, girl. I don't know that Nate really understands true love at this point. I feel he says it without it actually being felt. The number 8 is important because I've got 2 8s. And I've only pulled 2 cards for you. 8 of Swords in the reverse and 8 of Candles or 8 of Wands. I feel like this is somebody who doesn't really understand love or looks at love as like, what have you done for me lately? Or something that's like transactional or something. So this feels like I can speak about how I feel, but when I actually like try to act like it, it's not very genuine. Thank you, Vinci. Hello, Jennifer. What is going to happen with G and I? Let's get a different deck first. What is going to happen with G for Vinci? Or for Jenny? Is it Jennifer? What is going to happen with G and Jennifer? King of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and Death. I see financial issues causing arguments. There is a way for you to kind of nip this in the bud at the beginning if you establish a structure by which communication can flow and there's no judgment. If I were to just, it feels to me like there might be a gambling issue. And that because we have a little bit of shame or because of whatever this expensive behavior isn't something I feel like I can talk to you about, I do feel like it eventually ends with some big blow up. So working on communication is advisable and making sure that someone, like that you feel like you can talk to each other without judgment. Yo, I'm trying to do something nice here and then you like literally spam the chat. It's not very kind to the other people. I don't know what that means. You're welcome, Jennifer. Is it Alida Kessler? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What do you see for me in August, please? Interesting. So it looks to me like we've got somebody who you meet or somebody who communicates with you a lot in August, and they're on their best behavior. This is somebody who might be gifting you things or somebody that you make good memories with. So this is either someone who comes back around and they want to make amends and initially things are good, but you're not really sure if you can trust them and then their selfish side comes back out, or this is somebody that you've just met and by the time September rolls around, because we've got 2 9s, this is somebody who starts acting codependent or selfish or inconsiderate. So this is saying please don't rush. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic connection, you want to make sure you're looking for the signs as far as how this person's going to treat you. And I feel like you would pick up on the falseness of the person who would be this selfish individual. Hello, Diana. How are you doing? I'm actually just doing personal questions, Tank. We got the tips that we needed today to do some personal questions. Lord Zeus would like to know if they will meet somebody soon. I assume you mean romantically. Yes. I feel like there's a but. You're going to meet somebody, and I do feel like it's somebody that you would have a very happy relationship with, but there's competition here. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, my gut's telling me that there is a concern here that you might miss out on this opportunity because there is competition. So study up, do what you can to, you know, be looking good or feeling confident. And when you see your moment, go for it. Be respectful, but don't let someone else being interested, because I don't feel like this person's in a relationship. Don't let somebody else flirting with that person stop you. Hey, James, how's it going? What does that mean, WK? You're welcome, Lord Zeus. Kim would like to know, does Roger have romantic feelings for me? Let's see. I don't see romantic feelings right now. What I see is physical attraction. And I do feel like this is somebody who is, it's like they're finally feeling like they've been able to let something in the past go. So they're feeling like kind of fancy and free, right? But they're not quite done with their healing. So was it Roger? This is somebody who I feel like right now is just thinking about like rebounds or like physical intimacy. When they have a little bit more time to themselves, it might be a better situation, or they might be more likely to have those feelings, but they still need to like finalize some of that healing, right? Ah, you're so welcome, Ho. That's fancy feast. Come on now, Bedlam. You should know that. I didn't get paid for that, if anybody's curious. So we've got, oh, you're so welcome. Amaru would like to know, is there someone that loves me truly? There's a block here for you with regards to love, and I feel like it has to do with a change in perception or perspective. As of right now, what I see are energies that want to control you, or energies that don't really know what real love is, which is probably why you asked that question. So I feel like you might be around people that are a little bit too manipulative. You need like a couple more friends, or you need to not spend time with these people. You need more of that like supportive, genuine energy around you. Pooja would like to know if the ex Prashant is going to come back. Yes. I do feel roughly 6 to 7 weeks. And there is a truth that Prashant needs to share with you. I don't know if it means like y'all are gonna be together forever, but I do feel like this is not finished business. Hello, Goli, how are you doing? Aw, well, that's good for you. I'm glad you've got a journey to be proud of, but that probably means my channel is not for you. Will A come back to me as a friend or a lover? It looks like at this point, there is little chance that this person comes back around, because they have gotten stuck at the intersection, the crossroads, where they need to make a decision. So this is somebody who has decided to be kind of avoidant or pretend that this doesn't really exist, this situation, which in action is not going to lead to a reunion. There's a chance that this person gets themselves out of this energy, but until they do, they don't really have the resources or the courage to come back around. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes and the tips, and I hope to see you on the next reading.